Hello children. In today's session, we'll be discussing about complex permanent tissues. Last video was about simple permanent tissue where you came across different type of tissue. But all those tissues were of the same type of cells. All those tissues were made up of same type of cells. Is it not? But today, in complex permanent tissue, we are going to study about those tissues which are made up of different kind of cells. So complex permanent tissue are those tissue which is made up of different types of cell. So these cells may be different in how they look, that is in the shape and size, but together they perform a particular function. That is, together they coordinate to perform one function. Okay, so the complex permanent tissue in plants will be discussed in today's session. The complex permanent tissue found in plants are vascular tissue, also known as conducting tissue. What are they? Vascular tissue, also known as conducting tissue. Vascular, conducting. These terms mean carrying. That is, to carry something from one place to another place. Adana vascular or conducting in the literal meaning. Okay, so the vascular or conducting tissue found in plants are xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem are involved in the transport of food, water and organic minerals in plants. The complex permanent tissue found in plants are vascular tissue, also known as conducting tissue. They are nothing but xylem and phloem. The function of xylem and phloem is transportation of food, water and minerals within the plant. These together, separately, they can be present separately, but when they are present together, they are called as vascular bundle. Or bundle. If you take something like this, I have xylem here and this part is filled with phloem. Xylem, phloem. So this together I call it as vascular bundle. What is it? Vascular bundle. But vascular bundle it is nothing but xylem and phloem present together. Okay, xylem and phloem present together becomes the vascular bundle. Or separately we can call them as vascular tissue or conducting tissue. Let us look at xylem and phloem separately. Xylem. The main function performed by xylem is the transportation of water and minerals. That is, where do you think water is absorbed in plants? You're right. Water is absorbed by the roots from the soil. So, xylem is involved in transportation of water and minerals absorbed by the roots to the upper parts or upper regions of the plant. Root leaves like other branches like transportation lana xylem de function, xylem de role. Okay, now the xylem, when I say xylem, it is a tissue, but this tissue is made up of different type of cells. Okay, this tissue is made up of different type of cells. It has 4 components. Xylem tissue is made up of 4 components. When I say 4 components, it means that it is made up of 4 different kinds of cells. Let us see which they are. They are tracheids, vessels, xylem, parenchyma, and xylem fibers. Okay, this X here is for xylem. You have to write xylem. Because of the space construction, I'm only writing X. Okay, this is xylem, parenchyma, and xylem fibers. So, xylem is made up of 4 components, which are tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma, and xylem fibers. Now, let us look at the function of each of these. tracheids and vessels work together, and it is the function of tracheids and vessel for conducting of water. That is, tracheids and vessels are involved in conduction or long distance transport. Long distance conduction of water and minerals. Tracheids and vessels are involved in long distance conduction of water and minerals. From the root to the shoot. From where? From root to shoot of plants. That is a function of tracheids and vessels. Now, xylem parenchyma. Xylem parenchyma is made up of living cells, and the main function performed by xylem parenchyma is storage of food. Just like in simple permanent tissue, you learn that the function of parenchyma cells are storage, mainly storage. Here also, xylem parenchyma has the function of storage of food. Storage of food, main function. But apart from this storage of function, xylem parenchyma is involved in lateral conduction. Lateral conduction of water and minerals. Xylem parenchyma is involved in lateral conduction of water and minerals. Lateral nu parnja enda? Sideways. Tracheids and vessels, upward movement of water aanu. Xylem parenchyma, lateral, that is sideways conduction of water and minerals. Okay. Now, xylem fibers. Xylem fibers are dead cells. They are made up of dead cells. If fibers, it means that they are made up of dead cells. Okay. Now, the function of dead cells is to provide mechanical support. Mechanical support. എന്താ വെച്ചാൽ എന്തായിരിക്കും? ആ എൻറ്റയർ ടിഷ്യൂ ഓഫ് xylem ഒരു സ്ട്രെങ്ത് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ സപ്പോർട്ട് കൊടുക്കുന്നതാണ് xylem ഫൈബേഴ്സിൻ്റെ ഫങ്ഷൻ. Okay, so we have four components: tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma, xylem fibers. Tracheids and vessels are involved in upward or long distance conduction of water and minerals from root to the shoot. Xylem parenchyma is main function is storage of food, and apart from that, they also help in lateral conduction of water and minerals. Xylem fibers, they provide mechanical support to the xylem tissue. Okay, this is about the vascular tissue, xylem. Let us move on to the next one. Phloem. The function performed by phloem is transportation of food. Now, where is food prepared in a plant? It is prepared in the green leaves by the process called as photosynthesis. So, from the leaves, food has to be transported to all other parts of the plant. എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ എന്തിനാണ് ഫുഡ് കഴിക്കുന്നത്? For energy purposes. For doing different kinds of activities, we need energy. And this energy we obtain from the food that we eat. In the same way, in plants also, the food which is prepared in the leaves have to be transported to all other parts of the plant so that they can perform efficiently. So that you can make use of the energy from the food to perform the different function assigned to them. Okay. Now, just like earlier, phloem is a tissue which is made up of four different components. They are sieve tube, companion cell, phloem, parenchyma, and phloem fibers. So, the four components which make up phloem are sieve tube, companion cell, phloem parenchyma, and phloem fibers. Just like earlier, these two components of phloem work together. Sieve tube is a tube, just like it is saying tube. These tubes are arranged one above the other. The one sieve tube ആണെങ്കിൽ അതിൻ്റെ താഴെ അടുത്തത്. Just below that, next one. Okay, very adjacent to the sieve tube is present the companion cell. Now these sieve tubes are dead cells. Companion cells are living cells. Now at the corners, at the ends, you can see I have drawn dotted lines. These dotted lines represent the porous nature of the end walls. Porous എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താ? ആ വാൾസിൽ small pore ഉണ്ട്, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ openings are there. Small openings. Now what do you think is the function or is the importance of these openings? The food which is coming, we can easily pass through them. See, through the pores the food can easily pass. Now sieve tube is dead cell, companion cell is living cell. So it is a companion cell with a nucleus which controls the activity of sieve tube. Companion cell controls the different functions or the activity performed by sieve tubes. Sieve tubes സ്വന്തമായി decision എടുക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല because they are made up of dead cells. അതുകൊണ്ട് അവരുടെ എന്തൊക്കെ ഫംഗ്ഷനാണ്, എവിടെ നിന്നൊക്കെ എന്തൊക്കെ ഫുഡ് റിസീവ് ചെയ്യണം, എപ്പോൾ റിസീവ് ചെയ്യണം, എല്ലാം കൺട്രോൾ ചെയ്യുന്ന ആരാണ്? companion cell. Okay, so together sieve tube and companion cell are involved in transport of food. They are involved in transport of food. Phloem parenchyma. Phloem parenchyma are living cell and their main function is storage of food. They store food. Adam, you can find phloem parenchyma just adjacent to sieve tube and the companion cell here, like this. Companions, parenchyma cells. Okay, now the last one, phloem fibers. They are dead cells and their function is providing mechanical support. These phloem fibers are sclerenchyma cells. Sclerenchyma cells are dead cells. So these phloem fibers that we're talking about are made up of sclerenchyma cells. So we have phloem parenchyma and phloem fibers. Phloem parenchyma mainly involved in storage of food. Apart from that, they are also involved in short distance conduction of food. They are also involved in short distance conduction of food. ചെറിയ ഡിസ്റ്റൻസിൽ നമ്മുടെ മെയിൻ sieve tube and combined cells എന്താ? വലിയൊരു പ്ലാന്റ് എടുത്തു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അതിൻ്റെ ലീവ്സ് തൊട്ട് റൂട്ട്സ് വരെയുള്ള കണ്ടക്ഷനാണ് ഇവർ പെർഫോം ചെയ്യുന്നത്. പക്ഷേ ഷോർട്ട് ഡിസ്റ്റൻസ് വെച്ചാൽ ഒരു ലീഫിൽ നിന്ന് അടുത്ത ലീഫിലേക്ക് പോകണമെങ്കിൽ it can be done by the phloem parenchyma. Phloem fibers, since they are made up of dead cells, the main function is providing mechanical support. Look at the diagram here. Can you see the parenchyma cells? The companion cell lie adjacent to the sieve tube. Now earlier I told you that the end walls of sieve tube are porous in nature. They are having small pores. So these end walls can otherwise be called as sieve plate. Okay. So finally, let us have a quick revision of what we learned in plant tissues. Plant tissues are mainly of two types: meristematic tissue, permanent tissue. Meristematic tissues based upon their position. There is apical meristem, intercalary meristem and lateral meristem. Permanent tissues are of two types: simple permanent tissue, complex permanent tissue. Simple permanent tissues are made up of a single kind of same type of cells. Complex permanent tissues are made up of different type of cells. Simple permanent tissues are parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma. Parenchyma's main function is storage of food. Collenchyma provides flexibility to the plant, and sclerenchyma, since they are dead cells, provide mechanical support. Complex permanent tissue in plants are vascular tissue or conducting tissues, which are xylem and phloem. Xylem is involved in conduction or transportation of water and minerals from roots to the shoot. Phloem is involved in the transportation of food prepared by the green leaves to different parts of the plant. It is multidirectional. Pala direction लेकिन वो. Finally, xylem, as I said, complex permanent tissue is made up of different type of cells or different components, which are tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma, and xylem fibers. So children, make sure that you do not write X, but you write xylem here. Okay, you have to write xylem, xylem parenchyma, and xylem fibers. Phloem is made up of sieve tubes, companion cells, phloem parenchyma, and phloem fibers. This is in a nutshell what we learned in the plant tissue. I hope you are writing it down. Thank you. Let's meet in the next section.